Sometimes the long road of the NHL season can take you to unexpected places. Today, that road leads to Raymond, New Hampshire, and the home of U.S. Coast Guardsman Mike Palelli and his family.
The last few years, I was stationed on the Coast Guard Cuttahoma, a 270 out of Cary, Maine. Pretty much with that, we were doing counter-drug operations down South America. A lot of deployments with that. Not too much up here in D1, as we call it, in New England. And then I put in for the Middle Eastern training team. Got on the plane and headed to the Middle East, and I've been over in the Middle East area for the past about 6-7 months.
Mike just returned from serving his country overseas. And today, the Bruins have invited him and his family to their game. But his 6-year-old son Massimo does not yet know that Dad has come home. So there will be a special in-game surprise.
He has no clue. He has absolutely, I don't think he has a clue. He's at my in-laws' house right now. He is probably one of the biggest Bruins fans. I mean, he's 6 years old. His goal in life is to grow up and be a Boston Bruin or a police officer. Yes. I just want to leave now to go see him. Like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh, let's just pick him up on the way, you know. But I gotta hold out, which is, I don't know. Oh yeah, there she is. Bruins are gonna play a good game tonight too. Whatever way you want, I don't care. You lead the way.
Tonight, after serving in Bahrain for the past 9 months, he is home to reunite with his family and to surprise his 6-year-old son, Massimo. Please welcome home the Braves mate, Mike Palelli, tonight.
Love you.
The Bruins have a quick 2-game road trip before the All-Star break, starting in Dallas. It's an opportunity to earn 2 important points, but also a chance for several players to renew some old acquaintances. Tonight, Brad Marchand is serving the 2nd game of a 2-game suspension, so he won't be playing. He does, however, have a new friend.
What's his name? Six Junior, maybe? Six Junior.
That's a gecko, people. And if Brad Marchand is walking around with a live gecko, I think we can all assume there will be some shenanigans.
Hey, whose shoe you putting that in? Yours.
The Boston Bruins and Riley Smith are coming off a loss in their last game. Tonight, the boys are going to ensure that they get back on the winning track. Bees spot the Stars 1 before roaring back with 3 unanswered. Mix in some great penalty killing and stellar goaltending, and you have yourself the formula for a 3-1 Boston victory.
Good job.
Denver, Colorado, Bruins Avalanche, back end of 2 games in 2 nights, and the final game before the All-Star break. Rookie Craig Cunningham will be playing on the 4th line and the penalty kill in this one.
There's a D-to-D pass like that, you're on the outside. Don't try to cut inside and kind of like, you should flash screen me there and hit your stick.
Okay, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's just like, let him wind it up. I'm going to save it.
Just let him shoot it?
Yeah, okay. You know, if it's not walking in, then you can
get
okay.
There. Joe, don't go
from the corner. He's not going to score. If he scores, it's my bad.
Okay. Go to that, go to that.
Playing on the fourth line and penalty kill means that you chip in on the offense when you get the opportunity and do whatever it takes in the defensive zone, even if it hurts.
Two right in the foot and one shit.
Cunningham's efforts helped the Bees to a 2-1 lead late in the third. But as the game ticks down, things go in a different direction.
My fault, that goal, huh? That goal was my fault. I turned it over.
Yeah, you want to win it. You want to try hard, but realistically, you're not going to get every time. Just move on.
Tied through OT, this one comes down to a shootout. And the shootout has been no friend to the Bruins this year. Not an ideal outcome, but 3 out of 4 points on the trip. The Bees enter the break playing better than in past weeks and in the top 8 of the Eastern Conference. While the Boston Bruins players and coaches enjoy a few well-earned days off, the hard work of building a Stanley Cup winner continues tonight in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. That's right, Iowa. Meet Dean Malcock, formerly a hard-nosed defenseman for the Bruins. Today, he is in his 8th season as an amateur scout for the Black and Gold.
We just finished our mid-season meeting, so we're kind of at the halfway point of the season. So we were kind of fresh out of the meetings, and we obviously scripted a list, and we put a list of players together. So tonight's game, we see Youngstown in Cedar Rapids.
And it should come as no surprise, but that work ethic the Bruins are famous for on the ice is very much present in their scouting staff. These guys watch a lot of hockey in a lot of places.
I'm up to, roughly around 125 right now. It'll be a handful of games over 200 for sure. This is a great league, good springboard to collegiate level, but it's a good developmental league. They've put out a lot of players out of this league.
Tonight's game is in the U.S. Hockey League, a junior league based in the Midwest that has produced Bruins like Torrey Krug, as well as prospects like Brian Ferlin and Matt Lindblad.
There you go.
Thank you. And the rosters?
They'll be upstairs at the media table. I think it's by section Q.
Thank you. We're writing a book on the kid. Like, you know, we know what he's done in September, we know what he's done in October, you know, and all the way through. And then, so these kids change from month to month, and they change from year to year. So we want to try to get as much on these kids as we can.
Most people watch hockey for enjoyment, but scouting a game is real work, and work that the Bruins and Dean Malcock take seriously, even if there are lots of distractions.
There we go, he's chasing, trying to be fine. Looks good, Cars.
He's got a little more speed.
Yeah, he needs a hook.
So I'm from the West, I live in Vancouver, and most of my territory is the Western Hockey League and the BC Junior and the Alberta Junior. Certain times of the year, our scouts from the east come out west, and some of the guys out west go out east. So we kind of cross over into the other leagues. So just the more kids that most of us see, the better off we are.
As the game winds down, Dean is on the move. There's a game report to write, another game to prep for, and another day of work for your Boston Bruins. And NHL All-Star break or not, tomorrow that work continues in Waterloo, Iowa. It's the 2015 NHL All-Star Weekend in Columbus, Ohio. And while most of the Bruins team will have this time off, one will not. He wears number 37, and his name is Patrice Bergeron.
I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun weekend. I'm trying to enjoy and soak everything in and just try to make the most of it, I guess. You know, I'm on my own here. I have no friends, so no, I'm kidding. I'm going to try to enjoy as much as I can.
Today, 37 is feeling a little apprehensive. Not because this is unbelievably his first All-Star game, but about the draft, where each captain selects his team. These are the best players in the world, but Patrice is lobbying hard, maybe even tampering to make sure he gets selected early.
Have you seen Jonathan Taser?
Yeah, he's in NBC right now.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll wait for him. I'll talk to you for a second. Just want to ask you about your strategy for tonight. Do you have any plans or anything?
I don't know, Bergie.
Yeah?
You know,
we have
you're
some
high on my list. I'll leave it at that.
We have some good memories too of in Sochi, right? And then Vancouver.
I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be nice to win something, another thing together, right?
And it's, you know, I know what you can do on the ice, and recently I've seen, you know, what you can do on a stage as far as reciting
reading poems.
So I'll keep that in mind too.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You're the whole package, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and also, you might need some back checkers tonight.
Okay.
Except you, like, might be. Yeah, I'll be one of those guys. I'll back check for Sunday.
Okay, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks, man.
See you out there.
All right, see ya. Hey, man. Can I talk to you for a sec?
What's up, man?
What's up? Hey, how you feeling for tonight?
A little nervous. I don't know who to pick, man. I'm getting a little nervous.
What's your strategy for?
I don't have one.
No?
No.
You don't?
No, but I could use some help. What, you got something?
Yeah.
You got something
Well, I looking back at my last few games, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
And I was
You look good
thinking,
in that
like,
game.
I'm a good team guy too.
Yeah, that's what I
And
feel.
I'd like to be actually on a home team crowd. It'd be pretty nice to be
put
cheered
that
in Columbus for once.
Yeah, let me talk to my assistants. And, figure that
You gotta
out.
talk to your, yeah, that's right. Who's your assistant?
I got Kane and Dowdy. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, you were tough to play against when we played against you a couple games ago.
I got good sticks. I back check pretty well too.
Yeah.
You might need a few guys to
you
back
were
check, right?
all over me the other day. Jeez. It sounds good, man. I'll
All
definitely
right,
take it. Appreciate
All right,
it.
thanks. I'll see you later. Huh? Take care.
We're going to go with one of the best players in the league that can do it all from the Boston Bruins, Patrice Bergeron.
Okay, gotta say I wasn't too concerned about somebody picking Patrice Bergeron. But while Bergie is having fun and hanging out with the NHL's best, Bruins scout Dean Malcock is still in the trenches in Iowa, looking for the next Patrice Bergeron.
We certainly have a culture in Boston that we like to uphold. You know, we're looking for hardworking kids, blue collar, team first mentality. You know, kids that are going to improve on the things that they do well at and then be willing to work on the things that they're not good at, you know, to make them more of a complete player and more of a two-way player so they'll have time to develop in our system.
And that next great player the Bruins develop may come from Finland or the Czech Republic or Thunder Bay, but you never know. He just might come from Waterloo, Iowa.
We are going to see Des Moines in Waterloo. So once again, another good prospect game. There's a couple kids that are of interest in this game. So.
While Dean makes his way to Waterloo back in Columbus, Patrice Bergeron is getting ready for the All-Star shooting accuracy competition and feeling a little pressure.
It's pretty high, actually. I'm pretty nervous after seeing the, you know, that I was going to participate in the accuracy shooting and then the skills challenge. I was like, all right, you know, it's, you know, I'm happy to be here, but then it's definitely going to be nerve-wracking. But like I said, I want to enjoy the moment. I want to enjoy the weekend, so that's what I'm going to try to do.
If you want to do well in the accuracy competition, there is only one man to study. Bruins legend and 8-time winner, Raymond Bourque.
The other thing is he kind of started with the bottom targets, so I'm wondering if that's something that was part of his strategy to hit the bottom one first and go back to the top. And it's my first All-Star, so I've never really had targets like that. We don't do any practices, you know, with targets at all in Boston. So yeah, it's gonna be a first for me. So we'll see what happens. Good.
Now it's off to the skills competition. But before Patrice steps on the ice, there's lots of other All-Star business to take care of.
Sure.
Thank you so much. I like your tie. Thank you.
He's a good dresser.
He is a good dresser.
Always best dressed. Always best dressed. How's it going? You guys are the winners of the Meet 101s? Congrats, guys.
It may not be the NHL All-Star game, but they love their hockey in Waterloo. Tonight, Dean and the sellout crowd enjoy a hard-fought, high-energy game. But for Dean Malcock, it's another night at the office. He watches, evaluates, makes notes, and then, with his mission accomplished, quietly moves on.
2 good viewings, 2 good games. The kids came in to see, you can see improvements in their game. The fact that they, they showed signs of playing a more complete game. So it was good.
The passers.
No victory in the accuracy shooting for Bergie, but from junior hockey in Waterloo, Iowa, to the All-Star ice in Columbus, Ohio, the Boston Bruins are still hard at work. After a weekend full of All-Star festivities, game time is drawing close.
Be a good matchup.
The 2015 All-Star lineups are loaded with talent. This game will not be a tight-checking defensive struggle.
The feed in front to Bergeron, and a remarkable goal scored there.
Patrice does his part in helping Team Taves to a remarkable 17-12 victory and a most memorable first All-Star appearance.
It was a great experience. I mean, I was playing with some great players and definitely had a lot of fun during the whole weekend, but the game was even more fun. I mean, that's what it's all about, is to play the game, and it was great.
The Bruins get an extra day off, thanks to the blizzard, and when they return to the practice rink, everyone finds an All-Star souvenir in their stall, courtesy of a thoughtful alternate captain. Now, it's back into the routine, and on to the second half of the season. Step 1 will not be easy, an away game against the Eastern Conference leading Islanders.
Good forecheck here, boys. Let's get a good forecheck going early.
Bruins assistant coach Joe Sacco manages the team's forwards during the games, and right away, the staff makes some important adjustments to their top lines.
Louie, you're going to end up playing with on the right here with Bergie, okay? Maybe you stay with that line for now, okay? He's got the bars going against these guys. Push him, push him.
That line juggling pays immediate dividends.
Good poise, Bergie. Good poise there. I watched the Joe Sacco highlight reel this afternoon. Dump and chase.
It's a great first period for the Bees, but there's a reason the Islanders are the top team in the East. So despite some spectacular saves from Tuukka, pretty soon, this one is all even.
Top of the goal. 12. Guys, you can be better here. You know why? We're not putting pucks in deep. Just like the Carl did right there. We got to dig in here now, boys. Let's go. What's in that, Milby? Yeah! Put it to the net. That's it.
Kevin Miller's late dramatic goal in the second period turns the tide in this game.
Second of the season, unassisted at 1956.
And the Bruins beat a tough opponent on the road to start the second half off right. We have seen how difficult and unpredictable the road to the Stanley Cup is. As the Bruins start the second half of their year, we know the journey will not get easier. To achieve great things, this group will have to learn some lessons from the first half of their season, build on the success that they had during the month of January, and not look back.